Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your top 25 sports betting options for a Tuesday, July 5th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner. All right, before we get to your top 5 sports betting options, I'm going to have a little bit of a MLB roundup here, and I'm going to show you guys some stats going into today's game. I got some interesting information. I think it's going to help you with your sports handicapping for today in Major League Baseball. And if you look at the last 7 days in Major League Baseball, you know, the underdogs are starting to take a little bit of an edge here. If you look at the last 7 days, normally before last week, it was about 60% of the favorites were winning. On the year now, favorites 58.9. If you look at the 7-day average, it's at 56.1 of the favorites coming in the last 7 days, 43.9 for the underdogs. So, and if you look at the single day average, you can see here all the green on this column here is all for the favorites, all the green here for the underdogs. And if you just compare it through the month of June, look at all the red over here, and it's very rare you saw that underdogs had back-to-back days, and the underdogs have taken 2 of the last 3 days. We had a push here on July 1st, so keep an eye out on the favorites and underdogs. Also for the over-unders, neutral market, 44.6% of the games have gone over so far the last 7 days, and on the year, 48.8. So we are in the neutral market when it comes to betting the total. Now, in the Bears and Bulls report, I always keep track of the A, B, and C type teams. In the A type teams in the Rain report, those are teams that have a win percentage of 60% or higher. And as you can see right here, there's only 4 teams right now that have a winning percentage of A-type teams, 60% or higher. That's the Yankees, Astros, the Dodgers, and the New York Mets. And of those 4 teams, only 2 of them since June 1st have a winning of 20 or more wins. Yankees, 24-7 since June 1st. And for the Houston Astros, 20-9 since June 1st, right? So, yeah, interesting numbers right here. I got some more numbers I'm going to share with you in just a few minutes. So, if you are betting the Rain report and you're looking at the Bears and Bulls report, I always say, if you're betting these A's and B type teams, stay away from teams that are in bear cycles. That is San Diego, Toronto, and San Francisco right now. And here's the standings, and I'm going to show you since June 1st, the hottest teams and the coldest teams. And I also got one total that I want you guys to keep an eye out on. Now, the Yankees, 24-7 since June 1st. They're number 1 team with 58 wins. Houston Astros, 20-9 since June 1st. Also, Atlanta, you know what, started slow, but your defending World Series champions are now 24-7 since June 1st. They're a B-type team, and you know what? They could be an A-type team pretty soon. The Boston Red Sox, believe it or not, 22-8 since June 1st. So the Boston Red Sox had a great Western road trip in June. And also Philadelphia, 21-9 since June 1st. So the teams you want to keep an eye out, Yankees, Houston, Atlanta, Boston, and the Philadelphia Phillies. And the teams that are not doing well in the Alphas and Bravos, those A and B type teams. B type teams in the Rain report are teams that have a 50 to 59.9 win percentage. Teams you want to just maybe stay away for right now, Milwaukee. They are 15-16 in their last since June 1st. Toronto Blue Jays struggling, 16-17. St. Louis, 16-17. And Tampa Bay, 15-16, along with San Francisco. San Francisco, 13-17 since June 1st. Now, the C-type teams, I have 3 of them that if you do bet on C-type teams, which I don't bet on C-type teams. Those are teams below 500. But 3 teams I want you to keep an eye out for the month of July. Seattle, 19-14 since June 1st. Miami Marlins, 19-13, and also the Baltimore Orioles. They are 16-14 since June 1st. So keep an eye out on those teams. And again, if you want to get the standings and everything that you see right here, all you got to do is go to atsstats.com. It's only $4.99 for the week, and you get access to all the sports betting tools. Also, speaking of divisions, you can see here the team that has the highest win percentage right now is the American League East. Since June 1st, they've won 60% of their games, and the team with the least win percentage is the National League Central at 40.7. All right, let's get to your top 5 sports betting options for today, July 1st, July 5th. Man, I'm getting mixed up my days. Too many holidays there the last couple of days, so I'm getting a lot lost in my holiday tracking here. All right, so St. Louis, I know that there people are saying, "Wait, come on, St. Louis, last 3 days you're giving it." It's all about cycles, right? If you follow the Rain report, it's all about cycles. But if they lose tonight, they will be knocked out of the cycle. They are 3-4 in their last 7 games. That's why they are right now ranked number 1 in our top 5 sports betting option. This is not a pick. This is an option, and it's all about cycles, right? This is a team that's in a good cycle right now, but I just showed to you guys the stats. St. Louis, 16 and 17. I know, and here's the thing. Whenever you do these analytics, it's exactly that. It's analytics. For me personally, even though I'm giving it as the number 1 pick or option on this board right here, I would take it with a grain of salt, knowing that they're facing Atlanta. It's too bad they're facing Atlanta because I think it would be a good pick, but because they're facing Atlanta, I might want to sit this one out. LA Angels taking on Miami. Miami, one of those C-type teams, one of the 3 that I was telling you that are pretty hot. Philadelphia, I think Philly is going to be a good pick here today against Washington, -160. And against those C-type teams, though, they're only winning 50% of those games, so be careful. We do have a 57.9% chance of winning. Tampa Bay, again, losing record since June 1st, but they come in at number 4, taking on Boston. And we got Toronto, also with a losing record, so at -180 tonight against Oakland. At Oakland, they've been the worst team in the since June 1st. They are 7 and 23 since June 1st. But I think Philly might be your best bet of the top 5 option right here. All right, let's get to your fun facts, your 80% club stats, courtesy of ATSstats.com. San Diego Padres as a 120-140 home favorite when the total 6.5 and 7.5 the last 4 years, 92.86%. Dodgers 11-1 as a 220-240 home favorite in the month of July the last 6 years. The over is 11-1 for Cincinnati as a 160-180 home underdog during a night game the last 5 years. And let's finish on a high note right here. Let's go to the Padres right here. Actually, we already gave the Padres. Yankees, Dodgers, the Reds, Giants, 13-2 as a 160-180 home favorite, playing on the Ruby Tuesday for 86%. And I did see one on the Cardinals that were 10-2 when it's the second game of a series this year. I know they're the number 1 pick, but again, they're playing Atlanta, so you got to be cautious right there. The Guardians as a 140-160 favorite, coming off a game that went over the total. Last 4 years, under is 11-2 for the Guardians, and they are playing Detroit. Folks, don't forget, you can get my baseball picks each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. Right now at bullpenpicks.com, and you can follow their picks each and every day right here at bullpenpicks.com. All right, folks, that is your top 5 sports betting option and MLB roundup for Tuesday, July 5th. Have yourself a great rest of your day. Cheers.